Today, we're digging into some source material suggested by you listeners.
That's right. We've got a YouTube video this time.
Yep, it's called English Conversation Practice, 150 plus questions and answers in English from the Proactive English Practice channel.
Okay. And our mission, I guess, is to sort of unpack it, see what insights we can pull out about basic English conversation from this specific example.
Exactly. It's like a shortcut to seeing how these common phrases work, what learners might pick up.
And maybe find some learning opportunities, too.
For sure. And, even if you're fluent in English, it's actually kind of fascinating. It gives you this glimpse into like the basic building blocks of communication, how we connect.
Yeah, those fundamental exchanges. It's quite revealing.
Okay, so diving in, the video's structure is pretty clear, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Very much a question and answer format. Straight up.
Simple Q&A, and right at the beginning, there's that repetition.
Mm-hmm. Hello, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Emily.
And then it does it again.
Yeah. Why do you think they do that immediate repetition?
Well, I think it's about grounding the interaction, making that first contact, ensuring it lands. Like, okay, we've established this.
So it's not just the words, it's the act of connecting.
Precisely.
Yep.
A basic need to be heard, acknowledged, right from the start.
And the sentences themselves, they're really direct.
Very simple structures. Subject, verb, object mostly. Not much complexity there.
Which makes sense for practice, I suppose. Keeps it accessible.
Definitely. Lowers the barrier, makes it less intimidating for someone learning. You don't have to untangle complex grammar just to understand the basics.
Right. But even with that simplicity, they cover quite a bit of ground, topic-wise.
They really do. It's not just introductions. It branches out quickly.
Yeah, it moves beyond just, hi, how are you? Really fast.
Which reflects real life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Even simple chats touch on different things.
Okay, let's get into some of those areas. There's a big focus on personal information first.
Mm-hmm. The standard stuff.
Name, obviously. Then that check. Do you understand? Yes, I understand.
Which is interesting. It comes so early. Shows how vital checking comprehension is.
Yeah, making sure you're on the same page. Then work. I'm a teacher.
Simple answer. A core piece of identity, often.
Then siblings. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a brother. Origin. Where are you from? I am from Mumbai.
Standard biographical details.
Age. How old are you? I am 20 years old. Marital status.
Are you married? No, I am not married.
All very straightforward questions and answers. Clear, concise, typical for initial interactions.
Then it shifts a bit more into daily life preferences.
Right. Like, what day is it today? It's Monday. Just basic orientation.
And offering help. Can you help me? Of course. What do you need?
And later the reverse. Can I help you with anything? Oh, I'm good, thanks.
That politeness is noticeable, isn't it?
Very. Offering, declining, it's showing that functional social language. Important cues.
We also get hobbies. What are your hobbies? I like to cook.
And later another one. What's your hobby? I enjoy playing tennis and swimming. Food comes up too. What's your favorite food? I love pizza.
Sushi's my favorite.
And even seasons. What's your favorite season? I like autumn.
It's interesting how quickly it moves from facts to these, personal tastes.
Yeah, it builds a bit more of a picture, doesn't it?
Exactly. A sense of personality beyond the basics. Still brief, polite answers, though.
Then it moves towards social interactions, plans.
Like offering tea.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like some tea? Yes, please. Very standard social lubricant, that kind of thing.
And time checks. What time is it? It's 3.0. And later, it's 2:30 p.m.
Basic, but necessary. Then travel comes up. Do you like to travel?
Yeah.
Yes, I enjoy exploring new places.
Followed by a more specific one. Have you ever been abroad?
Yes, I have. I went to London last year.
See, that's a common way to find shared experience, right? Travel stories are a go-to connector.
Definitely. Then weekend check-ins. How was your weekend? It was relaxing. Very common Monday morning question.
Uh-huh. And future plans. Do you have any plans for tomorrow? Not yet.
That, feels very natural there. It does. The more concrete plans. What are you planning for after work? I'm going shopping with my friends.
And what are you going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go to the beach.
Notice the slight variation in detail there. From not yet to more specific activities.
Yeah, it feels like real conversation. Sometimes you're vague, sometimes you share more.
Depends on context, comfort level.
Okay, then a deeper dive into favorites. This is where you get more personality, maybe.
I think so. Favorite book? What's your favorite book? I like To Kill a Mockingbird.
Musical instruments next. Do you play any musical instruments? Yes, I play the guitar.
Contrasted with? Can you play a musical instrument? No, I can't play any instrument. Both direct.
Dream vacation. What's your dream vacation? I'd love to visit the Maldives. Reveals aspirations.
Yeah, these questions open up hobbies, passions, dreams, a bit more personal.
Then movies. Lots on movies. What's your favorite movie genre? I like comedies.
What kind of films do you like? I'm a fan of horror and action films.
What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is The Lion King.
What type of movies do you like? I love romantic comedies. Quite a range there.
Shows how we connect over shared culture or just understand tastes. Favorite color, too? I like blue.
And I love the color black. Simple preferences.
Favorite drink? Orange juice is my favorite.
My favorite drink is iced tea. And even flowers. What is your favorite type of flow? I love roses.
It seems trivial, but these little details build rapport, right?
Absolutely. It shows you're interested in them as an individual, not just collecting facts.
The video also has a practical side, logistical questions.
Yeah, language for getting things done. Can you help me, of course? What do you
Feels like direct.
Asking for locations. Is there a bank near here? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Real world uncertainty and finding things in a store. Where can I find the milk? It's in aisle 3.
Could you tell me where the fruit is? It's on the shelf.
Functional stuff.
Politeness is still there, even in the requests. Could you tell me?
Good point. Time-related things, too. When will the meeting finish? I don't know. Another realistic answer.
Yeah. How long does it take? It takes an hour. When will he be back? He'll be back in 30 minutes.
Opening closing times. What time do you close? We'll close at 8 p.m. What time do you open? We open at 9 a.m.
And transactions. Would you like a receipt? Yes, if you like.
Asking for a discount. Can you offer me any discount? Yes, of course.
That's optimistic.
Maybe. And quantity? How much would you like? I'd like 2 kilos. Essential for shopping, ordering.
These are really practical phrases.
Yeah, the kind of direct communication you need constantly. Clarity is key.
Then there's a whole section just on travel and hotels.
Which makes sense. It's a common reason people learn English, or just a common topic.
Preferences. Do you prefer traveling by train or plane? I prefer a plane. Activities. What do you usually do during your trip? I visit museums.
Sharing experiences. Then international travel again. Have you ever been abroad?
Yes, I have.
I went to London last year.
How many countries have you traveled to? I've traveled to 5 countries.
Have you ever traveled abroad? Yes, I've been to Italy. Again, finding common ground through travel. Then, very specific hotel stuff. Availability. Do you have any rooms available for the 14th of April? I'm sorry we don't have any rooms available.
Practical reality check there. Length of stay. How long will you be staying? I'm here until the end of the month.
Payment. Do you have a credit card? Yes, I have. That slight hesitation. Yes. Feels real.
It does. ID check. May I see your ID, please? Here it is. Room type. What kind of room would you like? I'd like a single room, please.
Reservations. Do you have a reservation? No, I don't. Covering all the key hotel check-in interactions.
Highly functional, very focused on the transaction of getting a room.
Health and well-being also get covered.
Important area. Checking in on someone. Are you sick? Yes, I am.
Duration. How long have you been feeling like this? For 3 days? Symptoms. What are your symptoms? I've got a headache.
Basic health inquiries. Then exercise habits. Do you exercise regularly? Yes, I go to the gym.
Do you like to exercise? Yes, I enjoy jogging. Frequency. How often do you exercise? I exercise 3 times a week.
Relaxation methods. How do you relax? I watch TV or read. And allergies. Do you have any allergies? No, I don't have any allergies.
Again, quite personal information is shared in a straightforward way.
It shows how we share aspects of our physical state and routines. It's part of relating to each other.
Then there's education and language learning. Very meta for this video.
Yeah. Where do you study? I'm a student at Cambridge University.
School day details. What time do you go to school? I head to school at 7 a.m. Transport. How do you get to school? I usually take the bus.
Major. What is your major? I'm majoring in computer science. Reasons for learning? Why are you studying English? Because it's very important and necessary. Very practical.
Future goals. What do you want to do after you graduate? I aspire to be a programmer. Gives a sense of direction.
It does. It touches on academic life, ambitions.
Methods. How did you learn English? I took an intensive course. Proficiency. How many languages do you speak? I speak 2 languages.
Can you speak English? Yes, I can speak English very well. Another natural duration.
How long have you been learning English? I've been learning English since I was 8. Which year are you in? I'm in the 4th year.
Exams. Do you have any exams coming up? I've graduated.
Yeah.
Favorite subject? What's your favorite subject? My favorite subject is maths.
Covers the whole student experience, basically.
A good overview of common questions in that context.
Then just quick hits on weather and date. How is the weather? It's rainy.
How's the weather today?
Yeah.
It's sunny and warm. What's the day today? It's the 16th of September.
Can't have a conversation without mentioning the weather, can you?
It's the universal small talk. Basic orientation in time and place.
There's also on, like, problem solving or checking in. What's the matter? Nothing. I'm fine.
Standard polite deflection sometimes. And offering help again. Is there anything I can do to help? It's okay, thanks.
And the more direct, maybe slightly intrusive, what's on your mind? Followed by the boundary setting. It's not your business.
Ooh, yes. That one stands out a bit. Shows a limit to the polite exchange.
Right. Highlights social norms offering help, but also respecting privacy.
Then a whole battery of questions about abilities and skills. Can you do this? Can you do that?
Yeah. Can you ride a bike? Yes, I can ride a bike. Can you dance? Yes, I can dance a little.
Can you ice skate? No, I can't ice skate. Do you like to go camping? Yes, I enjoy camping.
Can you juggle? No, I can't juggle. Another hesitation.
Mm-hmm. Can you ride a horse? No, I haven't ridden a horse before.
Good.
Can you play a musical instrument? No, I can't play any instrument. Already heard that one, kind of.
Can you swim underwater? Yes, I can swim underwater. Can you speak louder? Yes, I can speak louder. Practical request, that one.
And board games. Do you have a favorite board game? I enjoy playing chess.
It's a broad mix, isn't it? Physical skills, hobbies.
Yeah, it just touches on lots of different everyday capabilities or interests, more potential conversation starters.
And finally, a really big section on family and relationships. Seems quite important in the structure.
Definitely reflects the importance placed on family in many cultures. Starts broad. How's your family doing?
They're doing well, thank you.
Specifics. What's your sister's name? My sister's name is Amanda. How old is your little sister? My little sister is 5 years old.
Family routines. Who cooks dinner in your family? My mom usually cooks dinner. Do you have family game nights? Yes, we have game nights on Fridays.
Do you have family movie nights? Yeah. Yes, we watch movies together. He's a picture of home life.
Yeah. Shared rooms. Yes, I share a room with my sister. Birthday month. My birthday is in August.
Grandparents. Yes, I have a grandma. Car. Yes, we have a blue car. Homework help. My mom helps me with my homework.
Extended family locations. Where does your aunt live?
My aunt lives in Canada.
My grandma lives in Florida.
Language at home. We speak English at home.
Where?
Type of home. I live in a house with my family, or I live in an apartment in this city.
Aunt's job. She's an accountant. And even how parents met. Where did your parents meet? I met at the university.
Wow, that covers a lot of family ground. It really does. Immediate, extended, habits, history. It underscores that centrality of family in mapping out who someone is.
And then right at the very end, this one last question.
Ah, yes. What's your motto in life?
And the answer, never give up on your dreams. Kind of feels different from the rest.
It does. It's a brief dip into personal philosophy, values, even in this very basic format. It allows for that deeper note.
A little window into core beliefs.
Exactly.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway? This video seems like a really structured map of basic English chat.
I think that's fair. It lays out those fundamental exchanges across a huge range of everyday topics. Introductions, practical stuff, preferences, family.
For learners watching this, it must be incredibly useful seeing the patterns, the simple structures.
Oh, absolutely. It provides clear models, the directness, the repetition. It's all very helpful for building foundational conversational skills.
And like we said at the start, even for native speakers, seeing all these questions laid out like this, it does make you think, doesn't it?
It does. It reflects back the common threads in how we connect, the standard ways we try to understand each other.
The building blocks we all use, maybe without even noticing sometimes.
Right. Which leads to a final thought, perhaps, for our listeners.
Go for it.
Looking at this huge list of like 150 questions, which ones strike you as the most revealing? Which ones actually tell you something significant about a person?
And maybe which ones do you find yourself actually using most often in your own conversations?
Yeah. What does that pattern say about how you connect or you value in those first interactions? Something to mull over.